where we will be bringing to you the latest and trendy stories in the world of sports. I am Success Irisama and I have here with me
Habib Kuranga. Yeah, over the weekend, the Nigerian Premier Football League Super 6 playoffs kick-started at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos State. The stadium is also where the 2022-2023 NPFL champions will be crowned. Manchester City defeated Manchester United in the FA Cup final and they are on course of winning the historic treble, and they are built to play against Inter Milan on the 10th of June at the Kemal Atatürk Olympic Stadium in Istanbul, Turkey. Victor Osimhen became the first African footballer to win the highest goal scorers award in the Serie A. He also became the first player since 2008-9 season to combine both the Scudetto and the Paolo Rossi trophy after Zlatan Ibrahimovic did so for Inter Milan in 2008-2009 season. And also, South Korea defeated the Flying Eagles of Nigeria in the quarterfinals of the ongoing Under-20 FIFA World Cup in Argentina. These are some of the stories that hit the headline in the world of sports over the weekend.
Manchester City are on the verge of winning an historic treble. Would it be a surprise if Man City miss out on this treble?
Well, I think for me, I think it would be a surprise, yes, because after you've won the domestic double, the Premier League and also the FA Cup, and you are already in the final with the momentum and the ginger already, the morale of this Manchester City, if they eventually lost against Inter Milan, I think it would be a surprise for me. They have actually done all the necessary stuffs, the necessary things to go all the way to win the FA Cup against their local rivals in Manchester United, and also to win the league title at the expense of Arsenal, even though Arsenal were top of the league for much of the days in the Premier League. So playing against Inter Milan at the Atatürk Stadium in Turkey will be a breathtaking a breathtaking fixture. The last time the stadium hosted a final of in the UEFA Champions was also between an English side and an Italian side. That's against Liverpool and AC Milan. So if this Manchester City also playing against this Inter Milan, I think it will be a deja vu. And we all know who won the UEFA Champions League then. That was Liverpool, and that's the team from England. So it would be somewhat of a deja vu for Manchester City to also win the UEFA Champions League. But if they eventually lost, I think it would be a surprise, not only for me but for most people out there, because they've already believed that they are going to win the historic treble, which only Manchester United have only achieved that on the English soil rather. So I think for Manchester City, if they go on to win this historic treble, it will be very, very, very illustrious for them as far as that is concerned.
Moving on, South Korea eliminated the Flying Eagles of Nigeria in the Under-20 World Cup in Argentina. Should the Flying Eagles be disappointed at their performance?
Well, I don't think the Flying Eagles of Nigeria should be disappointed at their performances, in Argentina. To be honest with you, I don't think people really have the belief in them to go all the way to win the World Cup. I mean, Nigeria generally in the Under-20 World Cup, they have only been runners-up twice since the beginning of the tournament, since the inception of the tournament rather. So I think Ladamboso's side really tried their best. Yeah, they really tried that. Although it ended on a sad note, most especially when you defeated the likes of Italy and the host country in Argentina, and you are now playing against the South Korean side, when you have so many chances to convert from, and at the end of the day, you didn't bury these chances, although most of those chances were half chances compared to clear-cut chances, but at least the Flying Eagles should have won the game, to be honest with you, even before the extra time, but it is what it is. It is a game of football. It is a game of 90 minutes. Anything can happen. The performances of the Flying Eagles against Italy and against Argentina was just so breathtaking, to be honest with you. I just respect the performance they put up in those encounters, and I was a little bit surprised that they didn't go all the way to defeat the South Korean side and go all the way to the finals, to prove to we the Nigerians that they can go all the way to do the impossible as far as their performances are concerned.
The battle for the Nigeria Premier Football League title heats up. Who is going to be crowned the champion of the 2022/23 NPFL season?
Well, I think I'm going to go for Rivers United. Yeah, number one, Rivers United are the defending champions of the NPFL. Last season they won the league during the normal league format before the IMC brought on the the abridged format. So no disrespect to the other teams in the battle for the NPFL. You look at Enyimba International also under Finidi George. The way and manner they've actually composed themselves in this Super League. You see how they played against Remo Stars, the way they fought, to play a 2-2 draw, and also the last game they won against Lobby Stars of Makurdi, if I can still remember. So I think at these sides also they can try to spring up the surprise. They are both level on points with Rivers United, both on 4 points, and also let's not forget that a certain Remo Stars are also there in the mix. With 2 points, they played against both Rivers United and also Enyimba International, and they drew the game. So to be honest with you, I think Daniel or Ogumodede will actually be thinking that they can also go all the way to win this NPFL title. They have a certain striker in Junior Lukosa, the former Kwara United, and also the former experienced Tunis striker there also. So I'm just sticking out my neck for Rivers United because they have a certain manager who knows the in-toto of the league, in the person of Stanley Eguma, and also the assistant manager there, Fatai Osho. So I think these guys, they are old heads in the league, and they know how to go all the way to motivate their players and win the league. So for me, I'll be sticking out my neck for Rivers United.
Thank you, Habib, for the nice previews.
The pleasure is all mine. Success.
Thank you. We've come to the end of this edition. See you next week. Bye.